15 signs you're in a healthy relationship. Let's be honest, everyone wants to be in a meaningful, fulfilling, and happy relationship that actually gives us life, fulfills us, supports us, and just makes us be on top of the world. But who actually is in the most beautiful and meaningful relationship? If we are honest, a lot of people are in abusive and toxic relationships without them even knowing. So by the end of this video, you're gonna know exactly whether or not your relationship is healthy. Welcome entrepreneurs, I'm Vivi. Welcome to Adventure Your World. My channel is all about guiding you to an exceptional relationship, and today we're talking about the 15 signs you are in a healthy relationship. Number 1. You can communicate openly. You're not afraid to share what you think. You can be your truest self, and you don't have to be afraid that you're going to be judged or pushed down by your partner. There's nothing worse than a relationship where you have to pretend you're someone else just to fit in or to be loved. It's really important that you can be your true self, that you can share with your partner the ups and downs, and that he's there for you in all the situations. Number 2, you trust each other. Trust is really one of the foundations that without trust, a relationship is not gonna work. There's nothing worse than being scared that your partner is gonna cheat on you, or telling that he's gonna see his friend and actually sees someone else, or you just wanting to go through his phone and read all the messages. This creates so much anxiety and tension that it's just automatically starts to be an unhealthy and toxic relationship. Do you really want to live the rest of your life with someone that you can't trust? Number 3, you can totally be you without having to try to be different. I know it is sometimes difficult to actually be ourselves with all our flaws and mistakes that we have, because we are human, nobody's perfect here. So accepting that and being accepted as truly you is really hard. But when you know that you can really trust yourself, and you know that you're already 100% whole and complete as you are, things just start unfolding in the most magical and beautiful way. So trust yourself, make sure you're in alignment. You know who you are, you know what you want, and you communicate this with your partner. And you're not pushing him all the time to be a version of himself that he actually isn't. What do I mean by that? Well, your partner doesn't like working out? Don't push him. Don't force him to do things just because you like it. Don't make him do stuff just because you think it's gonna help him, because that is not gonna help you. He's gonna feel that you don't love him the way he is, and that is not the right way to change things in your relationship. Remember, you change first, your partner might follow. Number 4, hold space for each other and accept each other's feelings. You're not in a relationship to be all the time 100% together, to go everywhere, and to directly react to your partner. There needs to be space. I once heard this example: if you're sleeping in a one-person bed and one partner moves, obviously the other person has to move as well, because there's just no space, or one person's gonna fall out of the bed. But if you're in a California king-size bed, one person can comfortably move without even touching the other person. Okay, so keep this in mind. You want to have space between the two of you. You don't want to be all this together. Have space so that you can make mistakes, that he can make mistakes, but you still know you're 100% whole and complete. You're truly accepted and loved by your partner, and you're not just gonna break up because of the tiniest mistake that's coming up along the way. Number 5, you are a team and you make decisions together. I always say you are a team and there's no winner or loser. You win together, you lose together. You have to make decisions together as a couple, because if one person decides, well, we're gonna move, and the other's like, I'm not sure I'm gonna like this new place you're taking me to, then it's very, very likely it's not gonna work out, because that one person isn't gonna be happy with it. Make big decisions together. There's nothing worse than a partner saying, well, I'm gonna move to Australia, you either come with me or you stay here. hello, nice that we talked about it. I might would have come, but can we still like talk about how this is gonna look like and what you imagine being with me, and how is our life gonna be like, and what's going on? Make big decisions together, talk to your partner, make them involved in the big decisions so they feel heard, important and loved. Number 6, grow together and grow as an individual. There's nothing worse than these couples that are constantly together, there's no space, and they're growing just together into one part. Because we're two individual people and each person has their own likes and interests and hobbies, which we should keep on pursuing and working on. Because imagine something happens with the relationship and the person isn't there anymore. Well, now what are you gonna do? You're missing your partner. You gave up on all your hobbies, you gave up on everything else, and you just feel empty or meaningless, worthless, because all you were living for, your partner, is gone. So make sure you keep growing into your own direction while still growing as a couple together. Number 7, a big mistake I see a lot of people do is they share their relationship problems with their friends and families. Your friends and family do not have to know every single detail that's going on in your relationship. Really, keep it separate. They do not have to know everything. Also, social media doesn't have to know all your relationship struggles or problems. And stay away from blaming the other person all the time, because it actually shows more about you, how you talk about your partner, than it shows about your partner. Let me know in the comments below what is the most important thing for you in a healthy and happy relationship. Is it trust? Is it support? Is it growing together? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Number 8, you don't ever threaten each other. You don't threaten each other to leave when you're doing that, to break up just because you're going out right now, to send that video that you've been taking from him, taking a shower or doing whatever other stuff, revealing one of his biggest secret, or just doing any of these other nasty things that a lot of people have in mind to revenge themselves. Never ever do that. Your relationship is a safe space and the safest you can be in, so don't threaten it. Your partner is gonna have so much anxiety that he's like, holy shit, hopefully I'm not gonna do anything wrong, because what if? So it's not gonna be an enjoyable, relaxed, happy relationship just because this underlying tension is gonna be there and it's gonna come and creep in every time he's doing the tiniest mistake. Number 9, get over things quickly. I know sometimes it's hard and we really want to feel our emotions and we really want to be angry. Some women really take it to the next level where they ignore their partner for hours or even days or weeks, just unnecessarily, and at the end they don't even know anymore what they're actually angry about. So get over things quickly. If you're in a relationship to stay together forever, there's always gonna be struggles and problems coming up. So deal with it, breathe, let it go, feel the emotion, let it go, and then just keep on. Unhappiness is really not worth your time. Your life is way too short to spend so much time being angry or frustrated. So let it go and move on and be happy. Number 10, you enjoy spending time together. Imagine having to be with someone for years and years and you're not actually truly enjoying spending time together. I know this happens a lot, especially with a lot of marriages that are forced, where you kind of have to make it work, but this is not the ideal. You want to be with someone where you jump out of bed in the morning, you're like, holy shit, it's our day off and we're gonna go adventure, we're gonna have fun, and we're gonna live the most amazing life today. 11, you're already 100% whole and complete. You do not need your partner to complete you, to be there for you and make you happy, because you are in 100% responsibility to make yourself happy first before you're in a relationship. So if you're in a relationship with the intention that well, he's gonna make me happy, he's gonna make me fulfilled, he's gonna get me to XYZ. You have the wrong reason to be in the relationship. So think about it. Are you happy already? Or do you need him to make you happy? You need to work on your own happiness first before you can bring it to the relationship. And if both people bring the happiness, then the magic works. That's why we're in a relationship, to support each other, to level each other up, but you're not there to give your partner 100% happiness because he doesn't have it. Number 12, you regularly show love to each other and you speak each other's love language. There's nothing worse than a relationship where you neglect love. The happier you are, the more happiness you give to your relationship, the more happiness you're gonna get back. So enjoy your relationship. You can make it the most magical and beautiful thing in the world, but you have to keep trying and you have to keep giving. Okay, we're in a relationship, we have to give 100%, and your partner has to give 100%. Otherwise, this is not gonna work out. Number 13, you honor and respect each other. There's nothing worse than a relationship where respect is like 0. You're here growing and building a life with your partner who's there to support you and respect you. So honor yourself, because he's gonna treat you the way you treat yourself. So honor yourself first if you're struggling with that. Honor and respect yourself and he's gonna follow for sure. Number 14, you don't take things for granted. You still say thank you and I'm sorry and I love you, even though you've been months and years in a relationship or in your marriage, and you still appreciate the other person. Because what happens if we stop appreciating and thanks you for things? Well, we take it for granted, and if it's taken for granted, well, why should I do it? Why do I have to like push myself and try to make this relationship happy if she doesn't even honor it or like it? Say thank you, enjoy yourself. Remember when you first started dating, how were you reacting with each other? How much were you saying thank you? How grateful were you for all the little details and things you were doing for each other? Remember that, and then keep implementing more I love yous, I'm sorry, and thank yous. 15. This is the last and final step, and I believe it's one of the fundamentals. Take self-care. Because if your cup is empty, you don't have anything else to give for him. So make sure you're feeling great, you're energized, you're happy, you're feeling good as a person. Then you can give more to the relationship. And that's the whole point, right? We want to give to our relationship, but to be able to give something, we have to have it first. If I don't have any chocolate, I can't give you any chocolate, right? Make sure you take your self-care, you get a massage once in a while, you go get your nails done, you have that cup of tea, you take time to read a book, to just be there, meditate, sit, journal, whatever self-care means for you. You get that self-care time in every week, and even better every day, and then you'll see how your relationship will start to blossom and flower and just turn into this magical connection that you've always wanted. So these were the 15 signs you're in a healthy relationship. I hope you liked it. If you're committed to creating your own exceptional relationship, I have a free training on the 5 fundamental communication strategies to create your own exceptional relationship that you probably aren't doing yet in the comments below. So go check that out right now. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If not, share it with your friends and family so they know if they're in an abusive relationship themselves. And let me know in the comments below if this was helpful for you and the one main key takeaway that you learned from this video. I hope you have a beautiful week, and I see you in the next video.